Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. It's me, Banks. I'm your host today.
Welcome to the stream.
I'm excited. I don't know about you.
Watching on YouTube, like
Some
and
fun
subscribe. We're gonna play
Marvel
some games.
Snap
We're
action.
gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be
Sure
a
hope you are too. That would make things neat.
Binks, 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 binks,
Ooh-wee. Neon Panda. What's going on, Neon? Hope you're doing well. Veggie Man, howdy, howdy, howdy to you.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, 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 binks.
New Human Torch seems pretty darn good.
Watching on
A little unexciting,
like and subscribe.
but a pretty darn cool card. Not deny that. It seems very powerful.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on
I've been seeing some
YouTube,
things with like
like
Killmonger
and
kind of countering it
subscribe.
in a pretty
We're
cool way.
gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be
But,
a Binks, Binks,
I really think that
Binks,
it's going to find its way in quite a
and
few
don't
decks.
be
It's
a
just like
Binks.
generally really strong. Let's finish Kinds of Kindness. Kinds of Kindness. I've heard that before. What is Kinds of Kindness? Before you answer, I'm going to Google it so I already know. Just to let you know.
Like the vibe. Binks.
Kinds of Kindness. Oh my gosh, I watched Kinds of Kindness. Dude, that movie was so weird. That movie freaked me out. I've watched this movie, dude.
Watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Binks, 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 Binks.
Straight 10 out of 10 for you. I would not have put it at a 10 out of 10. I think that if they would have extrapolated the first story into a full movie, I thought the first story was a 10 out of 10. I thought the other two was pretty solid.
Binks.
You follow me on Letterboxd? That's awesome. I didn't know I had any followers on Letterboxd.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks, like and subscribe.
Yeah, I really, really liked the first story. The other two didn't capture me as much. The first one was definitely a 10 out of 10. I cannot disagree more. It made you feel awful and weird and confused and scared. And you laughed. And you got really, really unsettled. The other two were like kind of like 7, 8 out of 10 range. But I think they just got a little overglowed by the first one for me. But really good overall. I also didn't, I don't know, I felt a little like more confused over the last two. Maybe in a second viewing, I'd appreciate the other ones better. What's up, everyone? Love winning great close games by 1 point. Dude, I had so many games where I had a tiebreaker and I lost by 1 or 2 points that you didn't see in the video. Yeah. Twilight Zone vibes. I can see that. Lazarus. Hello, hello. Human Torch is cracked. It's good. I don't know if it's like cracked. The weird thing is that it has like a lot of competition. Like it kind of does very similar things to both Shaw and Captain Carter, which is a little funky and always causes some problems. Same situation that Herbie might be in, but it all depends on what kind of like rises to the top. But if all of them can be used in different ways, that's pretty cool too. So we'll see what ends up happening. Boom, boom. Oh, let's talk about what we're gonna play. I think today we're gonna do something fun. We're gonna try and play Morgan Le Fay Surfer. I don't know if some content creator or someone started pushing a version of this. And I don't know if this is gonna. I'm not sure about Captain Carter. I might get rid of Captain Carter. As opposed to last night. What happened last night? I don't even know what I just said, so who knows? Oh, something. Yeah, Last night was tough. It ended awesome though. I don't know if you left halfway through, but we suffer chord for a while. But I'm trying to be different, man. I changed decks and it was awesome. I'm probably gonna try and do that a little bit more. Is just change decks once I'm kind of not having fun with the deck anymore. Because there's sometimes I go suffer core mode and I actually don't mind the suffering because I think the deck is still really good and interesting. Good example of that was there was like a Professor X Merlin deck that I just kept slamming and slamming and slamming. And the stats were really bad by the end, but I had like a lot of fun the whole time. And I think there's something there. Yeah, when 30 and 34, we lost 26 cubes. I mean, 30 and 34 is nothing to scoff at, you know? Like, not that crazy different, but it was fun the whole time. Yeah, that trying to win with the MODOK OTK was real rough. It just even when we were hitting it, our opponents would high roll too, and then we would lose. That was bad. I'm not sure about Captain Carter. But yeah, I saw someone playing this last night, or maybe it was 2 days ago. Must have been last night because I've been gone for a week. I never thought of it. It's kind of interesting. The basic idea is that you're just going to play like stuff like Gambit and Glaive, and then you can like, if you hit a bad card, you can get it back with Lefay. I'm trying to figure out how to like fill out the deck because I'm a little confused as to like what it's supposed to do. Yeah, when I hit the combo and I lost, I don't know if I won a single game that I hit the combo. That's the worst part about it. All the other games were just scrap. The Galactus deck went great though. The Galactus deck went really, really well. I was really excited about that one. If you guys didn't see the end of last stream, I might play it again at some point. I don't even have a name for it. Oh, do I? Maybe I did put a name for it. Oh, the Horror. I called it the Horror. That's right. It's this really cool Scream super giant Galactus deck that we did really well with. And I think is actually good. We went 18 and 12. And we just felt really, really strong. Made a bunch of people kneel. There's a lot of really cool lines. This was really, really fun. Yeah, I don't know how to finish this deck. It's like the idea for me is like I want like things like Brood Carter and Human Torch because if they get replaced by Lefay, they get strong. I think Forge is like a decent spot. Bullseye is to discard the Dakin shards. Can discard Scorn. That was the other thing I was thinking about with Bullseye. Like, is Bullseye basically just to do that? And I guess it is, and that's fine. And because it's 3 costs, so Surfer hits it. I don't even know if I need Scorn, but Scorn is always just like kind of a nice card to hit, I would say. I was thinking maybe I want Colleen Wing. But I kind of like Forge to follow up into like Brood or Carter or something. But maybe we don't want to be forging into Brood and stuff. Maybe we want to be starting with the Dak and Corvus things. Like just rip Corvus on curve type shit. Swordmaster? Like we don't really want to discard our card. I think the idea of like the Morgan Le Fay Blink stuff is that like you don't really want to discard your cards, but if you do, then you get them back. Or you're kind of like mitigating the downside of things like Gambit and Corvus as opposed to just wanting to discard. Because Gambit and Corvus give you good things for discard. Like you discard to get something good. Like not only is it a well-statted card, but you get an extra energy. With Gambit, you get to kill a card, which can be really good. Mr. F over Forge. I don't mind that. I'm going to do that right now. Good calls. Hard not to want to put that card in like every deck. Laza! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you, thank you. Let's just start running it and see if we need to change it. I don't know why I'm changing the deck name. I don't know why I always think it's F-E-Y, not F-A-Y. Surfer LeFay, I presume. Here, let's put MODOK in there. If we accidentally discard Morgan, though, you just tank it. It's always the risk of running Gaiman and stuff. I think I still want to change Captain Carter, actually. I don't think I want Captain Carter. Maybe I just want Surge and Mr. F. Because they're good cards. Let's try that. They're very good cards. I feel like I should put Surge and Mr. F in every deck. Right? Yeah, I also think that you want to play Mr. F first most of the time. Actually, there was a Twitter post by I think it was Shang Enjoyer, if I'm not mistaken. Let me get a over here. TMDRS! Thank you so much for becoming a Binks fan. Sorry, opponent. I'm panicking. There's a lot of things going on my screens. Laza, actually, thank you so much for gifting that sub. Thank you so much, Laza. I super appreciate it. Mr. F. Nice. Human Torch is a good card to get down early. Thank you for another 100 biddies. I super appreciate it. So much generosity. Thank you, thank you. My opponent is just standing there menacingly is the thing. I don't want to play this. So I could just put that there. Why is Blink in the deck? To blink one of your cards to Morgan Le Fay. Hope we're all in the Mobius Hatred. We are. At least I am. I don't know what to do, man.
Are ye worthy?
Are ye? Awesome. Awesome. Oh my fucking god, chat. No, wait, the Dakin's not there anymore. Never mind. I was gonna double discard the shard. I still can to get more more buffs. can't play all of these. That's not gonna blink. It. I don't know, man. A shot. A shot, kid. Close game. Sorry, I didn't look at chat a single time. Why did that not activate? There we go. Okay. Sorry, it just takes some time. Never happens to them. We are all on the Mobius Hate Train, Trump XL. You love the videos. Thank you. I'm happy that you love the videos. Speaking of Pedro, those Emmy nominations were insane today. Did he get a bunch of Emmy nominations? That's sick. You just always gotta hope they get Ultron from Vortex. I bet they were hoping that we would get Destroyer. Bum, bum. I'm sure that's what it was hoping. Got a lot of value that game, but like that was a weird one. My opponent just kind of did nothing the whole game. So I don't really know how to assess. I don't know why they stayed. Mobius should be a 6-3. So true. Mobius is such a funny thing because I feel like there are people who are just like, Mobius is the truth. You should run Mobius in every deck. People shouldn't be allowed to energy cheat. And there's like, what are you doing? Why would you play Scorn out? Are you an idiot? And there's people like me who are say that's the dumbest shit. Mobius is dumb as shit and I hate it. But yeah, if Dakin hadn't changed, we would have been able to discard it, blink to get Morgan Le Fay, to get it back in hand, and then discard it again, which is sick as hell. You always get Ultron from Vortex first or second turn. That's why you play early, in my opinion. I just play it early. I just play it early so that if that happens, you can just run for one. So if you like hold it off for a while and then it happens on like turn 4. What am I just white? You say Pedro very well. You could be Hispanic. I'll take that. That's a compliment in my eyes. Very white, yes. Mostly Irish, some French. I agree. I do think that it is up to the design team to make Mobius not be so prevalent. So like to balance energy cheat without needing Mobius to come in to balance it. I do think it's on the design team to do that. I was going to say I don't blame the people personally for playing Mobius, but it is the only card I kind of do. But like I get it. I try and have some level of compassion for Mobius enjoyers. I have one on my show every week or out of every month, so you know. Altar of Death is really great at Morgan Le Fay decks. Blame people personally for playing Fantastic. That's fair too. I don't like the hate on people who bought Fantasticar thing. I do it sometimes as a joke. I'll probably stop. But I get it. Like when I made that video, it wasn't meant to be like you're a bad person if you get Fantasticar. I more meant it as this is my opinion on this. This is why I think that it's important. I want you to make your own decision on if it's important to you. And I feel like a lot of people took that as
Opponent snapped.
I feel like I'm kind of big chilling right here, right? I feel like people took that as like you're bad if you get fantastic car, which was not my was not meant to be my point for the video. You guys ready for this shit? Like that? That doesn't make any fucking sense, huh? Make more sense than you could ever know. Close game. So give me 9 next turn. 9's pretty good. So many Ultrons, man. Like infinity of them. Pretty cool, right? I think they can get left. They could. With the Ultron bot. Possibility. $50-50 to hit the additional shard. It's enough here. Second mid sword left, brood left. Yeah. Yeah. That's just probably right, huh? The only thing I'm scared of is the stone that moves, but that would hit one of these. And that would actually be good for us. Missing 2 left to get 4 more middle. Probably worth it. This moon. It's fine. Didn't need the extra sauce. Sick game, dude. Sick game. Sick game. Now, obviously, that one is definitely, you know, Altar of Death makes that possible, but sick game, dude. Sick game. Grab your bounties. We'll do. We'll do. Thank you. Torch is bigger than Corvus. The thing with Corvus is that it was going to potentially discard a another shard, which would have doubled the double. So it was a 50-50 to hit the shard that Dakin would throw in hand. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, bounties. You asked me to do something, and then I got to that screen. I was like, I know I need to do something, and then I panicked. I can't tell a lie. I panicked. Destroy cards, move cards, play 1-cost cards. I can't do any of these. Am I crazy to think I can't do any of these? Aren't I done with my bounties? No, I haven't even started. I didn't do any last night. What the hell is wrong with me? Oh, it's today. Never mind. I just didn't do any today. Don't listen to me and don't judge me. That's a funny bounty, by the way. I don't even know. I can't. I guess I'll play 1-cost cards. I will win a location with 4 cards.
Epic.
I will win a location with 20 or more power.
Epic.
I did destroy a lot of cards last game, but that's not like something I can replicate. I don't discard 5 cards in a game, though. Or it's very rare. I would have to play Corvus, Gambit, and Bullseye 2 cards. Which is probably never going to happen. Gambit does destroy cards. It's actually a really good point. Spooky. This is the right time to play Scorn Out, by the way. I don't have Prio. I kind of want to Gambit here. I can Gambit next turn if we want. Wow.
Time's up.
50-50 for Prio? No Prio. Fortunate.
Escaped.
Yeah, I guess Destroy would have been fine. Last week you had trash bounties. Well, thank you for doing your part of clearing out the trash bounties. Someone has to do it. Someone has to do it. By the way, Cameo for the win. Thank you for that call out on probably wanting to brood left. I think I would have lost had I not done that. Surgler. Got for me. Alright. It's a great card to come out. Someone in the Air Force, you salute your service. Let's go. Oh, baby. It's my favorite rematch teammate. What's up, JP Coach? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I like a new card. How's it feel to be a 2023 Snapchat? This is sick. I did not expect to get this. It's awesome, man. No matter how washed I get, I can always hold on to that. As sad as that sounds. What was that sound? You don't know what Boss Nass sounds like as he shakes his lips? Sounds like this. Rate me 1 out of 10, chat. I feel like I just play it now. I could mess around and mess it up, but I think we just play it now. Let me snap. Needed more lips? I don't have any more lips to do it with. I'll take an 8. A lot of 8s, some 10s. Some 7s. I'll take a 7. 7's fine. I need to go for longer. It hurts, man. You tried doing it. It hurts everything. It hurts your neck. It hurts your face. I don't know how he does it, man. Yeah, Star Wars Episode 1 is one of my most beloved movies. As you can probably tell by all the shit behind me. Do I have a Boss Nass? I don't. The Boss Nass was very expensive. It sold out really fast. I got the Watto, though. I like Watto. Oh, man, I got my, I have a Buc-ee's plush for the thing, but it's up in my room. I'll have to bring it down there. You subscribe to Dark Jar Jar? I think that there's an argument that they were potentially planning for that to be the thing. But then when there was a lot of bad response to him, they changed it. I could see that. It would have been amazing. Take fan. Make it sloppy, so like just like get my mouth all wet before I do it. I think that's important. There's definitely a lot of spit coming out of his mouth when he does that. No doubt about that shit. I think I want to put that there. Go here. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I think it's rather likely. All right, this is an inflection point I haven't had to think about yet. A 50-50 to discard LeFay. I don't know if it's worth it. I think a 1 and 4 to discard LeFay is fine. We can even just play it on curve and be okay with it usually. Or it's just going to hit LeFay as a joke. That could happen too. Yep. Yarp. Odds are fake. Everyone knows this. New Disney Plus show showing Jar Jar Fall the Dark Side. I mean, it's like, I guess you can call it a Disney Plus show. I mean, it is. I have to play you because of Corvus. Which is do I activate? Yeah, I think I do. I don't know, this is awkward. Let's see, they get the Ultron come out? Doomlore. Surfer? Link. Literally does nothing. We just get crushed by Ultron, I think. They go Ultron right, the Ultra bots will be 5. They'll gain 10 left, plus gain 6. So they'll gain 16 left. I have to get to 11. I can't get there. Simple as. You could blink Surge into Surfer. Did I play it in that order? I think I played Surge first. You might be right, though. I played Dakin and then Surge, yeah. Good calls. For whatever reason, I literally just thought Dakin was the last played, so I didn't even consider that. Good calls, though, chat. We'll tighten up. If I would have done Corvus, it wouldn't have hit it. That's funny, man. Jar Jar is just a stand-up for stupid, easy to manipulate liberals and their willingness to embrace authoritarianism. This is an endorsement of leftism, not conservatism. Jar Jar is just a stand-in for stupid, easy to manipulate liberals and their willingness to embrace authoritarianism. Yeah, but didn't all that happen in episode 2 and beyond? No? Like, was that what he did in the beginning? Because in the first one, he was just like this goofy guy that like ran around with them. And then in the second one, he did all that shit. So I think that they changed it. So like, I think in the first one, they had like some idea that that's what they were going towards. And then they cut all of that. And then they turned him into a stupid liberal. But I certainly can see that. It is very funny that Jar Jar is the one that gets the Emperor. Sorry, spoilers for the 2001 film, Star Wars Clone Wars. It is pretty fucked up that that he did that shit, though, right? The question is again, do I take the 50-50 for LeFay? All right, we're doing team tryouts. Gambit had its chance. It fucked up. Let's see if Corvus can do it. Yes, dude. Yes. Attack of the Clones. What did I say? The Clone Wars? Fuck. I'm a fake fan. Shit. Like an idiot. Alright, well fuck off, dude. What the hell, man? You fuck right off with that one. That was awkward. Ooh, we get to double its power by moving it? Pog. Probably shouldn't play on, by the way, but I want to. Seen the Star Wars movies exactly one time each? Dude, the first time I watched episode 8, I thought it was good. This has happened with every sequel. It's like I watched Star Wars 9 the first time. I was like, man, that was pretty cool. I really liked it. I watched it again, and then all the stuff that I kind of like glossed over because I was like, oh, a new Star Wars went away. Okay, Brood, you gotta go to the same lane, buddy. I'm gonna need you to go to the same lane. Thank you. This might work. Surfer went right. We won, I think. No, we still lost. F. The Last Jedi is a good movie. That's 7, right? 7. Wait, you're saying 9? Is The Last Jedi 9? Wait, 8? Oh, dude, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you know, everyone has their own opinions. I think that 8 is the worst of. I don't think I would watch any other Star Wars movie over 8. There's a couple things that piss me off in 8. Most important thing that pisses me off in 8, nothing they did the whole fucking time mattered. As a matter of fact, it was a bad thing. That pisses me off. Pisses me off on the whole plot of the movie, does nothing. I hate that. I hate that trope. I think that Rose is the worst character they've ever introduced in Star Wars. I'm willing to not lock in on that take, but I'm pretty sure I hate Rose more than any other character in Star Wars, and it's not because I hate women. Before you say anything, I don't hate women. Rose was just like the worst character. She didn't make sense. There was no romantic chemistry. She fucked up the really cool arc that was supposed to happen with the stormtrooper guy sacrificing herself. Character growth? What kind of character growth is it? Oh man, I cannot disagree more. Character growth. Character growth. Grows in how much she pisses me off. I know that for damn sure. I never know what I'm supposed to do while I'm playing this deck. I'm not a woman hater. Actually, I made it abundantly clear. Finn literally goes from only caring about Rey to caring about the broader resistance. Oh yeah, because they saved the animal on the planet full of slaves. That's right. My bad. I forgot that they saved the I forgot that they saved all the animals on the island of slaves, and then they fixed everything. That's right. How could I have forgotten? Silly me. Silly me. I should have played Corvus. The whole arc with yeah, the whole I didn't communicate shit. Oh man, yeah, I just I don't know. I have a lot of qualms with that movie. This is the worst hand of all time. Not even true. I feel like I want to play Corvus, and I know it's wrong. Maybe I'm trying to do the Morgan Le Fay stuff too much when I don't need to be. That could be a problem that I'm having. It's annoying. Yeah, I do agree that it's annoying that people who hate women ruin things for everyone. Now, I don't think we as men should say that the worst thing about men who hate women is the fact that it stops our nuanced discussion. I think it's probably the way that the women are treated is the most important thing. That's just me, though. I do understand to an extent what you're saying.
Escaped.
A killed off Phasma without saying a word. And she went flying off. Andor goes and gets arrested and builds the Death Star. Ah, how sweet. Finn liberates animals and slaves. Hello, human resources. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. None of that shit made sense, dude. The gambling planet. It's just like too on the nose and doesn't. It's somehow crossed the line where it's both too on the nose and it doesn't make sense, which is almost impossible. I just think that Rose was acted very poorly. I don't think that oh, so you're saying that Rose was a good tool to expand Finn's character arc. I think I can see that as an argument, even though I joked about the freeing the animals on the slave planet, because I do think that's hilarious. But they're like, yeah, we made a difference by saving the animals on the planet full of slaves. Look at how much of a difference we made. The problem is that even though she gave character development, she literally ruined his whole arc, because his character development led him to wanting to sacrifice himself for the resistance, and then Rose stopped it. Ooh, I agree with not having Rey have a romantic partner except for the weird thing with Kylo. The Lightspeeder Destroyer was a very 16 Omega. I 100% agree with that. That is one of the oh, her family history. What do you mean? She's related to Palpatine. Dude, which is actually really funny because like a decade ago, I made a Reddit post saying that that's what I thought was going to happen. And like 6 weeks ago, someone Reddit messaged me, which exists. It was like, hey, you were right. And then just linked me a insanely old Reddit post. I thought that was based as hell. That wasn't TJ. Abrams changed that later. Yeah, but wasn't that also Abrams at first? The worst thing about it is that none of the films went in a direction. It's the same thing that happened with the last DCU. There's just no direction of what the hell they're doing. They just have no idea. I think I'm trying to do the Morgan Le Fay stuff too much, so I'm going to stop doing that. The blink does feel really weird in this. Maybe I should have discarded Bullseye this turn. I don't know what to do. Play 7? Rude. Cool idea. I didn't even think that you were allowed to do that, if I'm being so honest with you. Didn't hit the best card. The double juggler is tough, man. The old hierarchies need to be destroyed and power return to the people. That's just based and true. DLJ is about a democratization of the force. That you can be anyone and make a difference. It was like, no, actually, you need to have important parents to be important. True. I've never seen someone give the most charitable take possible to The Last Jedi. It's awesome, man. Cheers, Alex. Thanks for hanging, man. I wish you would have caught me after I'd watched it the first time. I probably would have agreed with a bunch of this shit until I watched it again and realized it was dog shit. But I'm happy that you enjoy it, man. I wish I enjoyed it too. I also wish that I enjoyed it. Delicious. I personally think it was the worst of all of them. That's me. I think we need more power, right? I do bullseye, but feels not great. Ah, whatever, it's fine.
Doom rules all.
You know, Doom do be ruling all. Many people have said this. I'm a bit scared of Corvus coming out, but... Rude! Son of a bitch. Oh, this shit doesn't even work. How insanely rude that was. I think if Surfer survives, we just win there. That's tough.
Escaped.
What movie have I seen in theaters more than once? I don't think I've ever seen a theater more than once in my entire life. The whole excursion to the Casino Planet just gave me a migraine. Yeah, I hated it. I thought it was real bad. That was real bad. So Warren, you saw Spider-Man 2 twice in theaters? It's kind of sick. Watching Lord of the Rings a couple times in theaters would be awesome. I want to go and see Lord of the Rings if it ever comes back to theaters. I think it'd be a great experience. I watched Princess Mononoke recently, and I watched Star Wars Episode 3 in theaters, both of which were a very, very fun time. No! My freaking surfer, dude!
Opponent snapped.
Bro thinks I don't have another freaking surfer. I feel like I have to Corvus here, which sucks. No, because then we get Super Lefay, and then we can't play all the cards, and then we give them Super Lefay cards. Bit of a nightmare, I think. Let's just play the Lefay. Maybe Gambit was right, but I didn't want Gambit to hit the shield, I guess. Sitters was great, man. I saw that in theaters. That Brood hitting is so frustrating. I think I gotta do it, though. Too much value. Okay. Really annoying, actually. Corvus Blink, Gambit, Muramasa Shard, Bullseye. Fuck you. It's just simple as. What's spider name Binks? My rugby nickname. Back when I was in college was Binky. Oh, here it comes. Don't hurt me. That actually kills me, dog. Fuck off, bro. Oh yeah, I forgot the copycat. I was dead no matter what. I forgot about the copycat. Rip. My rugby name was Binky, which was one of the Lost Boys that everyone hated because sometimes I would get too drunk in college and wander away. And then some people would call me just Binks, B-I-N-K-S, and then it just kind of stuck as like some of that people would call me. So then it became my online persona. War and Endgame were the only time we saw multiple times in theaters. Yeah, those would be really good. Those are like kind of cool cinematic events. You guys like Superman? Any Superman enjoyers? I don't know if this I feel like my deck list is wrong. Just got out of Superman. Superman was so good. Loved Superman. Big pro Superman audience going on. That's how you start cooking. Sinners felt kind of meh. Wow. I really disagree. I thought Sinners was absolutely fantastic. I think there's something wrong with my deck construction. I don't know what it is. Can't piece it together just yet. What's the cook with Blink? The idea is that you can pretty much guarantee LeFay, but I'm not sold on it. So LeFay is not that good in this deck, it feels like. You felt like it was overrated with the black cultural appropriation? I respectfully don't think you know what that word means. I could be wrong. Based on what you just said, I don't think you know what that word means. Wish I had Gambit here. Say cultural appreciation? It was too... Oh, you did say appreciation, not appropriation. I'm dyslexic, to be honest with you. Awesome. I've gotten juggernauted every single fucking game, dude. Yeah, what do you mean by over celebrating it? And it being a generic action flick? You thought that The Sinners was a generic action flick? That's crazy. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get a 3-minute ad break. Don't want to see the edge? You can pay $6. Text if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button. Use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. In 3 minutes. Crazy takes on Sinners. Yeah, I mean, to me, well, first of all, the one thing about Sinners that I would be surprised if anyone would fight this. The music scene. The music scene where the kid plays for the first time. And there's this kind of long cut swooping around, having all these different like types and genres from music from the past and future, all kind of warping and blending together as like the... That was like, I still think about that scene all the time. That was one of my favorite scene. It's my favorite music scene, I think, maybe ever. Never has 180 seconds felt so long. That's the craziest. That's crazy, man. Oh. Mango's watching an ad. And I thought that they said that in response to what I said, and I was about to lose my fucking mind, dude. All right, we'll be back in a sec. When the vampires die, the electric guitar. Yeah, it's just, dude, it was just so... That music scene really blew me out of the water. I like looked up like a whole breakdown of it from the person who did it. I like looked up who did it because I was just like, man, dude, that's such a cool way to like incorporate and have this musical moment. It like tied in with a bunch of like things that were kind of like foreshadowed earlier in the film about like, you know, like someone... Ah, man, it was just so cool. You a punk rocker, Binks? I don't think so. Easily one of the best scenes in movies this year. It's very rare that like at least a specific scene blows me away. I was gonna say except for Andor, because I feel like every other episode Andor has a scene like that, which is nuts. I just like Andor a lot. Remick dancing scene was my favorite. Loved the juxtaposition of the community, the preacher voice music versus the forced community when the vampires were puppeted to dance. Yeah, that was fucking weird, man. I definitely think that Sinners had some flaws. I wouldn't disagree that there were some flaws to the movie. I don't think it's like a perfect film by any means. I think some parts of it, there was some pacing issues. But just overall, man, what an experience. I also went into Sinners knowing nothing about it, and I feel like most people didn't. And going into Sinners, literally knowing nothing about what the movie was about was the best thing I could have done. Because then, like, all the surprises and shit went crazy. I had no idea what I was getting into, man. Oh, man. Mango can't talk in chat for 180 seconds because he was in ads and now he's playing me, man. It was all over the ads. Yeah, I don't really watch ads, I guess. I have YouTube Premium and that's mostly what I watch. Maybe I should have played Mr. F and then blinked it next turn. You have Premium Tubi, do see trailers before other movies? Yeah, I hadn't been to a movie in a while. I didn't get hit with that. No! Oh, I can't play anything, you bitch! Oh, brother. Sure, the Sinners movie had a deeper symbolic meaning, especially in Black culture, and I commend that. I just felt the movie wasn't... You felt if the movie wasn't Black centrist, it wouldn't get as much praise as it had. Didn't like the plot, and the ending was lackluster. I think you need to... I think you might have some things you gotta work out on your own there, I would imagine. Did I just say they can't beat 14 left? No hate, man. If you like the movie, it's cool. I'm just, never mind. I just think that the way that you're talking right now is, the way that you're saying that, I feel like comes from a place of ignorance, in my opinion. Which could be wrong. Could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. No doubt. So I think that he either beats 14 or he doesn't go here. So I actually don't think I have to play... Surfer.
Are ye worthy?
Hail Hydra!
Are ye worthy? Are ye worthy?
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Oh, I gave him more points. Mango's cool. Mango gets a pass.
Victory.
It's mostly when people I don't recognize from chat do that, I try and say that to them. I appreciate it, though, Neon Panda. That's the streamer PR training word choice right there. Yeah. I try my best. For blink on right. I kind of wanted to attack right and left, so I didn't worry about... So the reason I didn't play Surfer is because Mango either beat... Mango's a very smart player, right? Mango is either going to beat 14 middle or not beat 8 middle. There's no way Mango would play somewhere between 9 and 13 middle. That'd be crazy. So I think not surfering there is totally fine. Mango nerdy. Oh, Mango, by the way. So the ads hit, and then you you went to ads, and then I said, I think no matter what people feel about the movie, I feel like the music scene in it was one of my favorite scenes I've ever seen. I think the music scene was absolutely fantastic. And it was just really, really interesting. The cinematography was great. The music itself, the mixing of the music was all great. And then you said this is the longest 180 minutes of my or 180 seconds of my life. I thought you were talking about that, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude! I don't even know if I can have a discussion with you if I could be honest at this point. I have a want to play Brood. Oh, the sandbar ruins my bullseye stuff, huh? Let me just play the Brood. Your own Sandman screwed me over. Kind of screwed me over too, to be fair, though. Wasn't just you. I promise you that. That's a much better card than the one that I got. Ooh, if I had one more energy, this play could be really good. When did they change Sandman? A while ago. We could hit the Hulk. We could. We could hit the Hulk. That's a weird play. Hulk or Sunspot we win? Maybe? Not enough though. They get +5. Played. That might not even been true. We can use Luna Snow for more flexibility. Yeah. A Human Torch also feels kind of ass in the deck. I don't even know if the Morgan Le Fay Blink stuff is... It's been worth it. The only time it's really been worth it has been when we had that Death's Domain game, and that's not like a great... not like a great sign, I would say. I think we're going to pass Corvus, probably. There's a 40% chance to not hit Le Fay. Luna's interesting. I could think about Luna. Corvus is supposed to give me the flexibility. I think I'm just too afraid to play it. Maybe I just need to rip Corvus on 3 like all the time. Unless I have maybe Dakin. How good is Torch in a regular Surfer deck? Probably just like quite good, I would say. I'm gonna not play the Mr. Fantastic to give me more chances. Con should be better than the Fae in this deck? Probably not. Maybe though, I don't know. Just get me out of here, man. That was a Red Guardian blocker. Thank you for being you, bro. Yo, thank you, Lagerfeld. I appreciate that. Rickety Bridge is funky. A little annoying. I kind of like Brood left. Just get a bunch of bodies there that gain points. A lot of value. I should have played... I don't know why they gave me a Chavez. I guess we are running out of space. Does make sense. Maybe should have just put Human Torch there, I guess. I don't know. What I could do this. Power Makari, man. Spoopy. I might need to be getting Human Torch down earlier. How should I trust him not to play a card middle? Shaw is going to give me a lot of problems, huh? Probably loses. Yeah. Well played. Lose to the Sebastian Shaw. Oh, it didn't even matter. We lost either way. Even if that wasn't Negasonic. Tough. Yeah, no wins there. Played by the opponent. This deck is doing terrible, by the way. I don't know, man. I don't... Let me see if I can see other untapped lists. Because I didn't really look up to see who else is playing this on Untapped. So let me see the other lists and see if they're doing something that I'm doing something wrong and stupid. They're all low game volume, even from the 10s to the 30s. Yeah, they're all under 20 games. So one has Blade. A lot of them have Blade over Scorn. Blade over Scorn makes sense. Maybe Surge and Mr. F is too much. All of them have Swordmaster. Still not sold on that. All of them also have Killmonger. Maybe cut the Scorn stuff. It hasn't felt great. How do we cut 3 cards somehow? A Brood? The irony of someone who says you're muted and then spams emotes? Yeah, that's no good. Let's try the Blade thing. I can see Blade being more useful than LeFay. And it can get discarded by Bullseye in a pinch still, and then just get re-upped. Then Luna? Let's try Luna. I like Luna over Swordmaster. Let's try that. It's always Blade. Manga loves Blade. It is a cool cook. Yeah, I saw someone playing this yesterday. On ladder. Someone played this against me. I thought it was really interesting. So I just kind of tried to build my own version and it didn't work great. I don't know why I did. I don't know. Yeah, the scoring stuff was weird. Well, we'll see. We'll see if this gets us a little bit more oomph. All of them did have Killmonger though, and I don't have Killmonger on mine. This one have that I. So I'm running no bullseye. No bullseye is interesting. I think most of them are running no bullseye. Am I the only one running bullseye? They don't need bullseye. That's interesting. Sorry to my opponent, by the way. I'm trying. Kind of. No, I'm gonna get LeFay though. Shouldn't have played this here. That was a misplay. Maybe I should have played Moggers for deck of the bullseye. I guess. Killmonger can always make sense in a Surfer deck, right? Especially when you only have one drop. The absolute worst card. Literally, there is not a single card that could have been worse than that one.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Citizen Zero Prime. Thank you so much for the 21 months. Yeah, Blink is for getting LeFay out. Like Corvus into Blink, Gambit into Blink. Some of the combo lines. It does really suck when it hits the card that you're supposed to do, but I don't know. I think that's like risk that you just have to mitigate. I do feel like we're getting more unlucky than lucky most of the time. I feel like we've hit a bad card more than we've hit good cards. But again, like a deck like this, similar to Necrobouncer, probably just takes quite a bit of time to actually understand the lines. Nah, no Nakia, man. You're crazy. Not many one costs out there except for the V hand decks. A lot of people are running like Bardock stuff. People are running that Zoo deck that runs a bunch of one drops and Marvel Boy. So I don't know how accurate that is. Maybe in your pocket meta. There's Nakia for you. Come on. Be nice. Be nice, Corvus. This is a risk? No, only if I hit LeFay and the card. If I hit LeFay and the Raph card, then yeah, it's a risk, but... Oh, maybe it's not a risk. It's a 1 in 15 for the record. 1 in 15. One in 15. It was completely fine if either of them were alive. Yes, correct. We were completely fine if either of those lived. This is true, unfortunately. They always play around Surfer here. Ooh. Yeah, this is better. Oh, I can't guarantee the Muramasa Shard gets hit. Wow, they played to win right. That sucks. Tied Surfer. That's fair, actually. Did tie Surfer, so that's a fair play to go for. I didn't even think about Ghost Rider. I cannot believe that we got 1 in 15. Right after I was talking about the bad luck that we're getting. And I just had a joke where Mango said this is a risk. And I said, it's not really a risk. It's only if exactly these two cards happen. That was crazy, man. That was absolutely insane. Series of events. Yeah, we have our best location. It was very funny as a watcher, at least. Trying to do my best for my friends and neighbors. Sure. Thank you. LeFay would be so good right now. We have very good chances to eventually get LeFay or Blink. I'm scared we're not going to have enough time when we get them to do something huge. It's also really scary. Could risk it for the biscuit. Risk it for the biscuit. Heck of mid though. The idea is that I draw either Morgan Le Fay or Blink. Or I cry. Cry. I cry, I'm afraid. I'm afraid the answer is I cry. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because if you kill the Dakin, if the Dakin's dead, well, it gets hit, it doesn't double. That's right. I've learned that before. I have learned this before. I've learned this knowledge. I've merely forgotten it. I mean, it did matter. I would not have 10 energy and nothing to do. This isn't a Cozy's podcast, and you're sad you don't want the game to die. I don't think... I think Cozy's podcast is going to change that one way or another. I did not listen to Cozy and Alex's podcast. It was apparently sad and talking about Snap. The one thing I did find very funny, though, is there was a Reddit post that said something along the lines of, Cozy says even NFL players can't afford to play Snap. And people took that as like some like crazy realization and not Cozy just doing a little humble brag, which I found very funny. You know, that was just Cozy just doing a little, I know a NFL guy type thing, you know? So I don't have any other judgment over the podcast, just that I thought that that was kind of funny. I might watch it though. I consume very little Snap content. I like shitting where you eat a lot of the time. No 6 costs in my deck, right? I guess we can destroy cards. Yes. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, I don't know. I think that like, obviously, like, Snap has been declining. And it has been for a while. But, like, anytime something bad happens, people go into, like, this super doomer mode. Like, the game's gonna, like, turn off in, like, six months. Actually, he talks to the NFL guy and told him he quit because it's too expensive. True, true. That's a recession indicator, they say. You consume very little Snap content. Probably why I don't play. Probably why you don't hate the game. It's funny. $50-50 Corvus risk again. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this or not, for the record. But I'm going to keep doing it. Power creep is somewhat inevitable. Yeah. Supercharged with all these mega value 2-drops. Yeah, especially with like Mr. F, it's been tough for sure. Certainly agree with that. Wow, that's so good. Scared if I play Sentinel this will whiff, but I think it's fine if it whiffs, I guess. Not the end of the world. Maybe I should have played Luna there. Maybe I should have played Luna there. Please don't die. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we'll try this. Yeah, I actually messed up. I should have put this here. Oh, thank you. I did not want to put that there. That didn't win, right? Has to live. Nice. Yeah, I shouldn't have played the Surfer middle, but luckily my opponent moved it for me. Like the kind soul they are. This was terrible. I don't know why they would have. I don't know why they did this. I guess it must have just been their only play, but like this, just number one. I don't get it. You vastly underestimated the impact Mr. F would have. Oh, from the moment it was data mine, I said it's going to be like the best card in the game. Even when it went down to 2-2, it's still just crazy. I think that both Surge and Mr. F could get reeled in, or like 1 point of power somewhere. Maybe Mr. F can go to like +1 power and or -1. That might make it more fair, and then Surge can maybe... Honestly, Surge could probably get rid of the +1 power. But that might make it useless. I'm not sure how to change it. Maybe if Surge didn't give +1 power, but it was a 2-3, it could be cool. Yeah, I agree with that, Mango. It does feel a little degen. Pretty quickly. Like Herbie is a crazy card, and it's basically seeing very little play just because Surge and Mr. F are so dominant. Hey, Surge only hit 2-3 times. It'd still pretty much be the same card. Surge only usually hits 2 or 3 times. Most of the time. It's very rare that you chain it all the way across. Cape Bishop, Iron Surge, Iron Patriot were all considered. Well, I mean, Iron Patriot caught a nerf, to be fair.
Opponent snapped.
Try this. Cool. It would have been really nice if we were able to get that.
All systems go.
What's the threat here?
The mystery intrigues me.
What are you doing? I probably should have snapped. You're correct about how I should snap. Or did I snap already? I snapped at one point, right? No, they snapped on me. Yeah, it's just snapped. All right, so we're getting 3 minute ad break. Don't want to see the ad? You can pay $6. Check see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Ooh, sorry, chat. Apologies. Cheers, Mango. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for using Peepo short on a goose. My absolute favorite emotes. They need to make Peepo short on a gritty goose. I gotta talk to someone in the higher ups about that. Central Park, eh? Just wondering if you had a certain deck that you climb ladder to infinite. It's different every single month. I play different decks pretty much every single day. Every once in a while, there's a deck that I come back to. But every month, it's a different deck. No fear. Some fear. Oof. Every time I've seen Corvus with MLF, it's MLF. Yeah, we've had generationally bad luck right now. My favorite one is still when it hit Hella and Morgan Le Fay. It's giving us legitimately zero chance to possibly win. Ladler. I feel like we just play the Surfer here. Obviously can't play the Gambit. Want to play an additional card, I think. Oh, this is actually... Well, the Gambit... I guess in case my Gambit gets Cosmoed somehow, which is impossible. Maybe they were scared of Absman there. Not quite sure. Take those though. I feel like we're digging back a little bit. After we made the change, I feel like we're at least even. Gotta get rid of this, man. Not worth the 75 points. You gave up after Corvus hit Morgan for the 7th straight time. Well, the thing is, like, it's like you're supposed to maybe be able to draw it, but I just always have Morgan in hand. And it always gets discarded. I don't know what to do. Lucker.
Opponent snapped.
I haven't wanted Luna Snow out there. I don't think so. Just sucks because I want to Dakin now, but then I can only play one of these next turn. Let's make it pop now, maybe. This is going to make our Human Torch pop now, but it's just something we have to deal with. No Surfler. Like a 1 and 3 for it. Huge. $20? Oh, I didn't realize I got the doubler. Well played. I didn't realize he got the doubler. Wouldn't matter. We would have lost the Human Torch anyway. Damn, I played that really wrong. It's tough. Wouldn't even matter if we got Surfer, I don't think. This was Surfer. This goes to 10. This ties here. We get 11 extra points. We tie. Lose. Fine. Did we win middle without, maybe? Maybe we won middle without. And we had to get really lucky and have the bullseye hit the Herbie. Yeah, the Herbie got +4 and then immediately got the double. I should have checked it. I'd start checking Herbie. Okay. We're gonna try friggin' Glaive and Blink again. Let's see if it works. Now we go here. I mean, every time, dude. It's actually just insane.
Opponent snapped. Escaped.
Guy continues to roll 1 and 4s over and over again. Or 1 in... I guess it's a 2 and 5. It's actually crazy how poorly that aspect of the deck is doing. It's like abysmally bad. Maybe I should have just done Gambit there. Take a less risky play. Still get 2 cards back in hand with a Fae. Probably would have been the better play. Then we don't get the extra energy. So maybe after we drew Morgan, we should have done that. I'm going to do it again, by the way. I don't give a shit. I'm just going to keep doing it until it works. So now it's a 50-50, but we can still draw Morgan Le Fay in the next two draws after this one. Every time I have her in my hand. It's so fucking frustrating. Purposely playing on Danger Room because if it dies, then we get an even better Le Fay hit. Even top deck Blade after this works, which it surely will. Yes, dude. I don't know what I discarded. I was so excited that it worked. I think it's a giant Luna Snow and, okay. Sure. The one time I get it, my opponent just runs. Why not? Why not, dude? It was such an unlikely event that that didn't backfire on me that the opponent disconnected. It broke the system from the inside type shit. Chad, if you're wondering about tomorrow I'll be starting at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's something that interests you? Maybe first Ghost Rider? If I was going to do first Ghost Rider, I'd probably just play Colleen Wing instead. Kind of do the same thing. Less downside. They're going to win. They're going to win, man. Yeah. They're going to win and they're going to bounce. That's the scariest thing right there. That they're going to both win and bounce. Perfect hand. Either Necro Bouncer, chat. That'd be fun. Morgan Le Fay, obviously the bad hit. If we hit Blade, it kind of sucks too, but it's fine. Chad, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose. Snappable? Dude, what are you talking about, snappable? Maybe that was the last game. Maybe that was the last game. You can rebuild this Human Torch. Referring to this game? Yeah, I don't think we snap here. I don't like the optics of snapping here. I just can't believe they haven't snapped. Like, that's crazy to me. Play Torch as a joke. I'm gonna get it back stronger. There's no way I cope stay, right? So tempting. Surfer, right? That gets beat by the Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon got no shit ton of extra power. I absolutely should have left that, by the way, chat. 100%. They're scared of KM? Maybe they were for a second. They did play like 11 demons out at the very end. Yeah, just one cube. I like to stay. I mean, I don't know. It's funny to see what they could do. Plus, there's a non-zero chance we could win that. They could have just played Rocket Raccoon, right? And played to the other lanes. But it's very unlikely. But they like could have, technically. The bullseye hit the hood. Is that true? That's awesome. I didn't even notice, but you're right. It was -7. Yeah, you know, back when, so Jevy says this game is more interesting when games get to fully play out. I agree with that. All right, look at this. We have a full hand. We have a full hand, chat. Surely it won't hit Morgan Le Fay. I have to say it has been better recently, so I can't be too upset. We have missed Morgan Le Fay now twice in a row. So we're in a bit of a streak here. This one is a 1 in 3. Sanctum's the best mode, encourages both players to stand. I like Sanctum a lot. I wish this one didn't come so soon after the Kid Omega thing. But weirdly, I actually didn't have that much fun playing Sanctum. I really liked Sanctum the first time. Like, really, really liked it. Didn't really have the same oomph as before. I probably shouldn't have played left now that I'm thinking about it for Surfer reasons. They have Cosmo, they stopped this, but it's kind of the only place I can play it, I think. This to Surfer draw kind of sucks. We can't play Pedro Blink to try and get Surfer if we want. It's either going to be a 1 in 3 or a 50-50. They have Red Guardian. They also stopped this, which kind of sucks. So it's either Mr. Fantastic Blink to get a 50-50 for Surfer. Or we go like... Or we could just go Galacta Brood, right? Or like Galactic Gambit. Red Guardian? Juggernaut.
I want the throne.
We had gotten Surfer there, and the hit goes middle. I think we win. We had landed Surfer. This gets +2, and we hit middle. So it's a 50-50 and a kind of 50-50. Close to a 50-50. About a 1 in 4 to win there. I mean, I definitely made some misplays. Maybe the snap shouldn't be counted the next turn, but end the game. Nah, that would ruin the entire aspect of what makes snap good, in my opinion. But, okay, so I was actually going to say, a really long time ago, I posted a video about 5 things I wanted to see in Marvel Snap. This is probably legitimately 3 years ago now at this point. And one of the things I said was that when you retreat, you have an option to... It's like when you fold in poker, right? You can either keep your cards down or you can flip them. Like, you'd have the option to flip and play out the last game, and then it would, like, at the end, there would be, like, a sound, be like, huh, and then it would be, like, escaped, or, like, huh, victory. Something like that, where, like, it kind of would add to the drama a little bit, I think. And you get to play out the final turns without having to risk it. I bet a lot of people would fucking hate that, though, if I could be honest with you. It's the problem. But I think it would have to be on the person who retreats to decide if they want to do that or not, in my opinion. It shouldn't be automatic, though. It'd probably make the game take a little bit too long. When I snap, does Hydro Bob go before Murder World or after? It is after, correct? Pretty sure it's after. It wouldn't make the games longer? It would. It literally would.
Victory.
You could say it wouldn't make the games much longer. That's fair. But it literally would make the games longer. Give us an event that bans all Series 5 cards, and I think it'd be really fun. Maybe. I think that that is something that's cool in theory, but no one actually wants. I'm not saying that you don't want it. I think that people wouldn't play it if it came out. I'd be very surprised if it did. Now, an event that bans like half the cards in the game could be really cool. But just saying if it's just no Series 5 or Series 4 cards, I really do. I think that in theory people say that they would like that, but I don't think people would play it, is my guess. And I could be wrong. Yeah, you can either see your combo play out, or you can, you know, see what your opponent was going to play if you thought they had a cool deck. A lot of Central Park tonight. Or draft mode? Bro, don't get me started, man. I feel like the devs don't listen to me anymore because I was so annoying about draft mode for so long. That fanbase is very easy to piss off. Yeah, I mean, that's... I think that because I am so involved in the Snap fandom, I would agree with you. Maybe, but I think that it's kind of all games. All live service games have a very similar player base. Hog middle with Brood is a joke. It's not a bad play. It's actually a really good play. I should have done that. That was legitimately actually the best play. That's not a joke. That's actually a good play, I think. It would have crushed this bounce deck. Fuck you, man. Back on my bad side. A lot of the Snap fandom readily admits how good the game is. You wouldn't know that if you were on the Reddit. Too much. You like the core gameplay? It's not more you like events with special rules. That's why I'd rather just make events that keep the core gameplay. Interesting. I could see that being cool. One that's more core gameplay. At least testing one to see if people actually like that, I think could be cool. Goats my goats. Drawing, man. People hated Deadpool's Diner. Some people did. Some people loved it. I think I just ripped the 10 power blink here. I think it's the best value. You hear the grind of Deadpool's Diner, the pressure it puts you to win. I think a lot of people also didn't really follow the core mechanics of Deadpool's Diner that much. That makes sense. Like, a lot of people didn't really grasp it as well as others. And now that could be for multiple reasons. It could just be because they didn't like the aspect of it, potentially. This is not very good, man. YOLO Gambit always wins. So true. So true. YOLO Gambit does always win. Just negative Nancy. You haven't really enjoyed any limited time modes. It's okay to not enjoy them. If you don't like them, that's fine. That's not you being a negative Nancy. People have opinions on things. I think it's fine. I should use in the other order. Yep. Why don't they just let me win? Oh, you don't even win left. Oh, I do win left. Look at that. I think that people saying, like, this mode is trash and it's shit when they just don't like it is annoying. Like, people are just like, this gray mode is fucking trash. I find that to be annoying because it's like, you know, everyone has their own cup of tea. And I generally think that just, like, I've talked about this ad nauseum at this point, but I just generally think that, like, when all you have to talk about is, where the fuck did my Surfer go, by the way? I had Surfer? I just didn't play it. Yeah, I mean, I had no winning lines. That was really bad. What I did, man. The aspect of double timers with the table progressing was a pain. One game you have stubs, then you lose them. Well, yeah, that's because you went all in at a poker table and you lost all your chips, and then you're mad that you lost your chips, you know? If you didn't want to lose all your chips, you shouldn't have went all in. My brother in Christ, you're the one who went all in. Played a game called Boycotting SD the other day. I mean, if they're not spending money in the game, and like, it's kind of fair. I think that voting with your wallet is important. And people vote, and people boycott things in different ways, you know? I didn't buy Fantasticar was kind of like my idea of... wow, that's really, really awesome that you would give me that. You know, I had my own way of dealing with and thinking about... You know, second dinner in Fantasticar. And in my opinion, like, what I did about it and what I felt I wanted to do about it was make a video talking about what I thought was going on with the economy, say I'm not going to buy it, and tell people that, you know, the choice is yours whether you want to or not. That's how I went about it, but people go about things other ways. Please don't Cosmo me. I feel like this is gonna be a Cosmo, man. I really think this is gonna be Cosmo. Yeah. Kind of sucks. This is bad. I should have bullseye Dakin. It's just stronger. That was nice here. Juggernaut right gets in the 12. Brood right gets to 11. It sucks. Yeah, I should have played Bullseye Dakin that turn. That was a pretty big misplay. We've been in a much better position here. Do a strong Brood, though. Actually, no. Brood does get us right. Yeah, whatever. Person might also be stream sniping. I have no necessarily proof of it, but the way that they're playing is a little funky. And that's why we don't call people stream snipers when we don't know.
Victory.
Because often you're wrong. That snap just felt weird, I guess. But there's no reason for me to make it feel weird. It's just I snapped and then they snapped back and then they had a counter to it. I think it's just a bad line of thinking from my part. Genuinely, what wouldn't you think of putting 4K tokens in the Super Pass versus a whole new card? What would you think of putting additional tokens in the Super Pass versus a whole new card? I think that would be great. I don't think that Second Dinner would do that, though. The whole point of the Super Season Pass is to get people to spend more money every month. It's kind of just straightforward that that's what it is. Like I said, my whole opinion for it is my whole opinion on it is that they're limit testing and they are trying to figure out ways to get more cash influx. Because I'm gonna guess after the snap packs came out, they probably overtuned it a little bit and it's a little bit too good of a system, and the amount of money that people started spending since that came out plummeted. They're trying to do something different. I don't want to put Brood left. No, I don't. I'm going to Blade the Brood and then bring it back with the Fae. What I want to do. Made borders cheaper, I would spend money, but it's overpriced currently. Yeah, I mean, like, I can understand thinking that way, but also, like, they made borders cheaper. Probably the amount of borders that would get bought wouldn't overcome that. Maybe it would. No, like, real way of knowing that for sure. Torch is so good left, you should have snapped. Maybe. I mean, they're going to have like a huge bomb card to drop. And now I'm going to be snapping because this is a crazy card. I have no way of discarding. I'll just go here. It is a very large Brood, I agree. Very large and very scary Brood. I should have snapped. Why aren't I snapping? I'm not snapping, man. This is a crazy choice by them. I cannot explain how bad of a choice I think this was. Horrible. It just loses on the board, man. Could lose to like Goliath, right? But I don't know. Probably not. Wait, actually, end of turn triggers. So we gain, goes to 9. We gain 11, 13 here. They gain... Wow, this... Wait, it might not be enough. Surfer and Dak can give the same amount of points. I know Johnny doubles, but they're going to activate Fantasticar, which gives them +4. They're going to get like 1 or 2. That's 5. And I'm only adding 11. So if they float any, we're going to lose that. Shit. Alright. I think we're gonna lose. Well, is that all their... Did they float? They might not have floated. They did float. Why don't they float that much? Did Haivo and Cyclops and floated 4? Wiccan. Wiccan surged this. This might have gotten reduced or something. So this was 2, 4. They had 9. Yeah. 2. This was in 2, 3 then? 2. This was 2. This was 3. Maybe one got shockered. Yeah, they had 9 energy. Man, that's tough that we couldn't find a win there. Yeah, Haivo probably got shockered there. Yeah, we lost to like even flow. I really didn't like that play. I should have changed it. Jeez, Bat Rastard. It was Haivo that got shockered. Thank you, thank you. Well played. Cool that you're using Shocker. That's a rarity for sure. Kid Bro Mega. Ooh, y'all think what I'm thinking? It's not gonna work. No, it will. It will. It will. Shit, dude, he wants the throne. Shit, man. He wants the throne. I had no idea. I do not have extra energy, notably. Shit. Shit! I can't surfer it. That's fine. It's fine. Oh. You are mine. Probably take a shot at Gambit here. Gambit hitting Noel could be huge. Is that big enough? Sure is. Played. I don't know why I thought that the Surfer would turn into Gambit. That was stupid as hell. Halfling left? Nah, I didn't think it was important. A better play I could have made. Corvus Surfer is the same. Not really. Yeah, I was stupid. The blink shouldn't have triggered. I just looked at the Surfer being 2 and I thought it would work. Surprisingly close. Nice. Yeah, Magic was tough. Buffet, I presume. Get a good target. We can Blade Morgan. Good targets would be like Dakin, maybe? He's like a fine target. I feel like Bullseye kind of lands on like good enough level here. What do we play next turn though? I don't know. Guess we just play out the Bullseye. The Captain Carter would be really good in this deck. The problem with Captain Carter is that the way you get it strong is by doing this LeFay stuff most of the time. So it kind of falls into a bit of an issue. Falls into a bit of an issue. Because when you do that, then it's at the very end of the game, and you kind of want to plant Captain Carter early, right? No, ongoing power doesn't count for the doubling, I think. Doubler.
Opponent snapped.
Ah, whatever. Who cares? They have Prio, huh? Probably Juggernaut again. Always fucking Juggernaut, man. Yeah, it's probably just Juggernaut, right, eh? Eh, whatever. Always Juggernaut, man. That's tough. Yes. Blink always uses base cost. Little odd she was your cost to play. I don't think that's odd at all. I think that's perfectly in line with how everything works in the game. When things, I think it's something in the verbiage. Maybe you're right, because it does say a card that costs more, but I don't think there's a way to do that that doesn't say a card that costs more. Because usually they say a card that costs versus X cost cards, but you can't really say X cost cards in that situation. I don't know. Interesting to think about. Ooh. Exciting. I have no idea what to do. So fun, so awesome. Ooh, they only have one spot middle. It's actually really good for us.
I want the throne.
He wants the throne. What do you think the odds are that they're going to play Juggernaut? You want to see this shit, dude? This Juggernaut idiot. I don't think I'll have any cards left, but... Wait, hold up. I was so fucking sure they were going to play Juggernaut, chat. Cannot express to you how sure I was Juggernaut was coming. Oh. I've lost the Juggernaut so many times, man. That hurt. The one time I fucking play around Juggernaut in a cool way, they just don't do it, and I feel like an idiot. Always has got to be my least favorite card, same, man. By like a pretty sizable margin. I don't think anyone comes within like 2 standard deviations. Save Iceman for Lefay protection. Possible to the energy value in a card attribution, the E value can change, but not the attribution type. Yeah, I mean that's true. It's just it's weird. It just works funky in a couple of different ways. I only lose there on the Luna hit. That true? I think you might be right. We even kept Iceman in hand here to give us more chances. In case you forgot. Could have had one more Surfer trigger. I did get 2 Surfer triggers. Oh, you're saying how I could have played Surfer and then hold it? Yeah, I could have also... I think it would have been very unlikely that would work out how I wanted it to, unfortunately. I'm picking up what you're putting down, though. Don't worry about that. Let's snap. This is really good. All right. Alrighty then. Marveler. The Demonler. There's no fear of Skillmonger whatsoever. Kind of respect it, I can't lie. No Bullseye. The Bullseye's tough. The Bullseye's tough, I can't deny that. We go Luna into Torch, then we could play Dakin and 2 3s. Seems really good.
All systems go.
Right on time, Bullseye. This is really tough. Probably lose here, fortunately. But sometimes you get a lucky Gambit hit. You should not have put that right if you put it right. You should not have put that right. There's almost no way you ever win with that going right. Wow! How lucky.
That's what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Insanely lucky there. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Scratch, blink, gambit. Then we don't even get Dakin. Like, the Dakin is the best card I can play, right? Even if it's just 7, it's like pretty good. Notably, even if we missed the Dakin hit, we would have won. Pretty important. I don't know if I nuxed that in now. See Doggy Dog. Thank you so much for becoming a Binks fan. Yo, GG's no looks given. Yeah, I think if you would have landed that wolf middle, I don't know about landing the wolf right. I guess if you had hit the flames on the Human Torch, maybe you had enough. But I was really confused as to why you landed the wolf right. It was like very, very rare. Like if I had played Surfer, I think you always lose there. That was a cool deck though, man. Flame the torch for style points. Fair.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
Oh, 3 targets. Nice Surfer. No, the worst target. Fuck you. Got a hype train? Oh my gosh. Let's go. That'll get the vibes up.
Hype train.
Thank you so much for activating the hype train. Grandma Kagismo. Thank you as well for the 13 months. Up, thanks. Hope your night is going well. It sure is. Thank you.
It's a hype train. Sus. Hype train. It's a hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Subs. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Subs. Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Does this work? Might be a 50-50. I think it's a 50-50 if this works. It's going to be really stupid if it doesn't, but it's going to be awesome if it does.
'Cause it's hype train time.
Hype train.
Wait. Hold up.
It's a hype train.
Oh, okay, we got it. I don't have to do all that. I can just do this.
Level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Is that if this gets hit, it's fine.
Hype train. It's a hype train. Bits. Subs. Bits. Subs.
I can't order it because Corvus is random, I think.
Train time.
You're a rascal. I didn't even discard the shard, man. That was the last turn, huh?
Give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
That was the last turn, wasn't it?
Hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train.
Blade Morgan Corvus? Blade Morgan Corvus.
Give me those bits, give me your crimes. Let's
Yeah, well, I literally thought there was another turn. So yes, that was correct.
This. Subs,
I legitimately just thought there was another turn. I'm not gonna lie to you.
subs. It's a hype train.
One more time? Do one more. Is a treat.
Hype train.
That was just a brain dead play. It's
Hype
okay.
train. Hype train. Hype train.
Lazarus! Am I saying her name correctly, by the way?
It's a hype
Lazarus.
Subs. Hype train.
Lazarus?
It's a hype.
Or is it
hype
ruse?
train.
Like an elaborate
It's
ruse.
a hype.
Thank you for the
hype
300
train.
bits!
Give me those bits, give me your crimes. Let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Hype train. Subs.
So it's Lazarus.
Hype train.
Can you phonetically spell it out? Fuck, dude! I'm so tired of getting Cosmoed.
Subs. Hype train. Hype train. Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your crimes. Let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time. Give me those bits, give me your crimes. Let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your crimes. Let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Hype train. It's a hype train. Bits. Subs. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Train time. Give me those bits, give me your crimes. Let's level
You threw in
up,
Scarlet?
'cause it's
Sometimes.
hype train time.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your crimes. Let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Bits.
Pretty sure no card wins.
Subs. It's a hype train.
I don't even think Iron Man would have won. I don't think it would have been close. Definitely should have left. Back from the Uprising talking about The Last Jedi. I might watch it again just for you, Alex. So that I can with a fresh face and trying to look at it more charitably. Waste 2 hours of my life and then tell you I was right and it's dog shit. You might have inspired me to do such a thing. Who knows, man? Oh, I got him to say, oh, hell yes, before he heard the last pit part, maybe. What number is that one? 8. People are calling it the Eightler. Lying. That was a lie, I'm sorry. Mobius player. You'll take another opportunity to change someone's perspective even if it doesn't work out? Hell yeah, dude. Is Bullseye and chill, I guess? Bum, 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 bum. At least the 8th movie tried something different, even though it wasn't really good. It's fair. Now, I think that it was always going to try something different because it has a different director than the other two, personally. I understand the meat of what you're saying. And the potatoes of what you're saying, as a matter of fact. It's a weird choice. No? Oh, you shouldn't play these two together, right? Is this Galactus?
Behold my mighty hand.
I think I hold here. Even if we get Blink, we can still use it. Oh.
Behold my mighty hand.
Oh. Oh, that's what they're doing. Oh. 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 Let's let them do it. That sounds. That looks like fun. I can't tell a lie. With sevens.
I am Iron Man.
Such
What's game?
is my judgment.
Close game. Fantastic as a bullet. I'm not sure the -2 would have mattered that much, personally. It's pretty close. We only lost by like a factor of 100. All in all, it could be worse. I guess I probably needed to save my gambit there. Is the lesson I learned. Because I did say at one point, why the hell are they filling left? That doesn't make any damn sense. Then it made like a lot of sense, the thing. Some crazy double searches. They also had double Ravona. Wait, how did they play Tribunal and Iron Man there? Is wasn't the Iron Man +2? Was the Iron Man +1? Maybe the Iron Man was +1. Oh yeah, Elysium, of course. Of course. Okay, I know one thing. I'm gonna have the biggest Corvette, or the biggest Dakin you've ever seen. That's all I know for damn sure. 3 cost Iron Man, no, it was double Ravona. So double Ravona got it to 3, Elysium got it to 2, and then it got a Surge hit, so it was a 1 cost.
Opponent snapped.
It was double Surge? Then why was it... I thought it was only 1 energy. Was it just like... I thought that... So you didn't even get the Ravona buff. It was a 5 cost Tribunal. Oh, yeah, it wasn't double Ravona, it was double Surge. That's right. That's right. I can do that. 16 power Human Torches are kind of scary, though. But they have to beat me in Danger Room. There's that. They're going to have to beat me in the Danger Room. Fuck.
I am the Sorcerer Supreme.
If it hits a Human Torch, I literally win. Fuck. We had a 1 in 8 plus a 3 in 4. Like a 3 in 32. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get through to that break. Don't see the edge, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button. Use the little Prime toggle if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow in 3 minutes. Damn, we cracked 1,000, man. This is rough, dude. I was pretty excited for this deck. It is bad. I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly confident it's just not good. Could just be my version of it is bad. I'm pretty sure it's just bad. Make Gambit left, Glaive right was better. I mean, nothing mattered unless we hit exactly the Human Torch. You could try it. It's just not good. If I could just be playing it poorly.
That's what we do. Everybody's a Binks fan.
But if you want to know the stats tonight, we are 12 and 27 with a 30.8% win rate. From someone who's played like 40 hours of Morgan the Fey bounce. Boom, boom, boom. Spaceman Feed! Thanks so much for the 2 months. Let's play a little bit of the Horror to finish up. Probably gonna make a YouTube video on this, so I'll get a couple more games. Oh shit! I ran. Ads are still running. Sorry, opponent. Sorry. Okay, it's just Hana for a rope until ads are done. I would never. I would never. Probably really annoying for them to deal with. Every time I think of MLF, I think of Matt LaFleur, and I get excited if the training camp starts. It is next week for training camp. I'm also very excited for training camp to start. Oh, I helped them.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Well, kind of. Don't have extra energy. It makes Supergiant worse. Stegron isn't really do much here, but it is 7 power. Put that there. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I don't want to get a nihilist. You love Galactus, but hate when he's played against you? Yeah. Oh, thank you. I just wanted a -6 power shield. Die to Eliath left. Sometimes don't die to not Eliath left. I don't think this is enough. Yeah, we're at 15. Tough. Well played. I didn't even know they were an Agamotto deck, if I can be so honest with you. Very rude. Played Honifer. Pretty unfortunate that they were able to send the shield back to me. My play did not end up being better than Cannonball. I thought that was kind of a funky play to not do Cannonball, but give me 4 extra points. 3 extra points, maybe? I think it was worth the risk. Okay, let's see if we can get a good line here. Awesome. Damn. Kind of sucks. The Herbler. No prio. I feel like this almost never works. Sometimes it does, though. Really, that's all you can ask for at the end of the day. Really hoping they move that Human Torch, because if they don't, we just die. But they probably won't because of the Invisible Woman, which kind of sucks. They probably fill and we look like an idiot. Much more likely situation. Maybe I should have played left and then moved the cards and then Hobgoblin. Maybe that was better. Okay, it didn't go middle. Re-up. Almost had him, chat. Almost had him. Not comprehending the game plan. We try to move, but Galactus Cannonball if we can't. No. So like the Cannonball, what you can do is you can set up with Luna Snow and Jennifer Kale to play Galactus after Supergiant like that. And then what you can do is you can Cannonball Ghost Spider. You can Stegron Ghost Spider. And then we also have the Scream backup plan. So like all the Scream stuff is essentially just a backup plan that we can utilize to try and just win games without it. Very, very fun. It's one of the more competitive Galactus decks I've played in a long while. So maybe we try and do the Cannonball line here. It'll just kind of depend. Or we can just Hobgoblin. Double Surgler. We are going to have priority here, which is quite nice. Opponent snapped. See what happens. They could play a lot of cards here. Yeah, Invisible Woman's kind of weird. Invisible Woman's probably the worst card in the deck. Hello. Yeah, you can do the Invisible Woman stuff. You can set it up with a few different things. Yes, dude. Yes. Why do they play Sarah on 5? It's always so funny when that happens. Sometimes you just kind of have to. It's just your best play. But yeah, the idea with the Invisible Woman is that there's like kind of this famous meme Galactus line where I've literally never hit it while playing the deck, so I should probably cut Invisible Woman. But yeah, you play like Invisible Woman, and then you could stack Hobgoblin Galactus behind it, and then pull it out. Or you can stack Spider-Man Hobgoblin Galactus all behind it and pull it away. It's very hard to hit. But I do still have Invisible Woman in there kind of for it. Invisible Woman also, like, it kind of messes with your opponent's brain a little bit. So, like, it can kind of be a good, you just kind of play it out, and then you don't really do anything with it, and then they, like, play weird. Yeah, I tried having Fantastic and Surge in here. But really the only breakpoints you need is, like, you often want 6 on 5 or 7 on 6. So I think Kale and Luna do the job. Invisible One for Mr. F, there's a very good chance that just makes the deck better, though. I definitely don't disagree there. I'm a damn glutton for memes, man. Mr. F. I'm gonna send the goblin. I feel like if they do this, I'm gonna break their brains. Not gonna know what to do, man. They're gonna be full panic mode. And then if not, we can just do like Hobgoblin Ghost Spider is a really nice way to win. We'll also have an arrow to play. And if we get Galactus, maybe we just play Galactus. Who knows, man? Really nice. They're not going to be able to take care of the Ice Cube. But they're definitely panicking right now. Whenever you have a Hobgoblin get hucked over on your side, you start to panic. It's just second nature. And we don't even have to Galactus, right? We can just pretend like we're going to Galactus. Even if we draw it, we might not even do it. They're able to take care of the Ice Cube. No, they weren't. They weren't. Yeah, we should just be able to win with Cannonball Scream, right? Cannonball here. Go here. Ass wins. The only breakpoint they're looking to be here is 6. So we're going to add 10, 11. All these survive. Kale's the modern calling card of Galactus. Don't fucking tell people that, man. Dude, you know, Hella Enjoyer, when I first saw Kale, I was just like, oh, it's just Psylocke but activate. Kale unlocks so many combo decks that didn't have like a chance to work. I really like it in almost every Super Giant deck. Like having 6 on the turn after you Super Giant just feels really nice for a ton of decks. You do all that right and win that lane instead of risking middle. Is it a risk? What was the risk? Danger Room? You get a buff on arrow? Yeah, but I wasn't playing the Cannonball on Danger Room. Cannonball is the only thing that matters. Because if they're going to try and clear it, they're going to try and clear it and get to like 6. Maybe 7 or 8. But we were almost guaranteed 9. It'd be very unlikely to get less than 9. I just think it was much better playing it middle there. But, I mean, I'm sure there's an argument either way. I don't think I want a Super Giant. Opponent loves their position. I don't think I click this. I think I wait a turn.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
It gets you the win right by playing for it rather than banning it. What if they just beat? What if they just played more? Like Garsax, you're saying like there's no risk. What if they just played more points right? they had like a Gwenpool and stuff like that, right? Like I was gonna have 4, 2, 6, 14, 17. Like a server deck can pump out 17 points like it's nothing. And there's some pretty good cards. Oh, they got a 8 power Shaw, huh? That's infuriating. And this clog doesn't even do anything. I guess it pops the torch early. That's good. I don't think I have a win anywhere. Yarp. Well played. Well played, well played. Ooh, that's a tough one. All those locations were kind of like terrible for this deck. I also like wasn't paying attention. I didn't even see the snow guard. It's on me. Frank. Hmm. Luna. Fantastica.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Grab the ninja, please. Be worse.
Opponent snapped.
Hoping this will like win us left. If it doesn't, we're in a bit of a not great spot. I guess Pim can help us. Ooh, Hydro Bob left? Yes, dude. No one had turn cards left, right? No Prio? Correct, I'm afraid. I snap back here? Probably not, right? Just win anyway. I'm not even gonna play the Ghost Spider because I'm just in my mind figuring out how Cosmo fucking dies and then this doesn't work. And I don't like that. Yeah, the Bob moving is a bit sussy. Try to play the Galactus deck, and being a hard deck I play, I found myself against a bunch of Surfer. All locations are clogged with good numbers. Yeah, it's probably harder right now. Surfer is not a good matchup for this. Sometimes you can get some good lines, but in general, it's pretty rough. Yeah, I don't know how they beat this. I can't even like figure out what they would do. Like they somehow have armor Hulk and a 1-drop right to stop the cannonball from going off is the only like thing I can think of. They're probably just mad that they got clogged. Which people do get upset when they get clogged. Can't be too mad about it. Oh. Yeah, that's a way too. Every time, man, it's fucking Juggernaut, dude. So tired of losing the Juggernaut today. Starting to believe the Juggernaut anti-truthers. Took that long for them to figure out to play a Jug middle? Yeah, I don't know, man. Juggernaut's always been good. Nah, people who say like Juggernaut needs to be nerfed. I do not agree with personally. Lazaros, thank you so much for the 100 biddies times 3. Thank you, thank you. Snappler. Means they're gonna play Mobius on 2, which is very fun and exciting. I really love when my opponent plays Mobius on 2 when Elysium goes down. It really leads to just some absolutely wonderful and fun and interesting games, in my opinion. Wow, that was such a hard fucking decision that you had to make to play Mobius after you snapped. Can't believe you were able to do it in time. That's so impressive. I really don't want priority. Oh, I can do this and not have priority. Right. Wait, do I want priority? Maybe I do want priority. No. No, I don't. 4 cost card middle. Right on time. I should leave here, but I don't know. Who knows? Wait, how do I ever win this? Yeah, there's just no way. Or stop this person from roping me every turn.
Escaped.
We had Hobgoblin. There was a chance that would work. They played like Cerebro Mystique there. My favorite part about that game was when my opponent took 45 seconds to decide to play Mobius on 2 in an Elysium game. That was a lot of fun. Nah, Mobius won't get changed. No shot. Mobius got changed while Surge and Mr. F are in almost every deck. People would literally lose their shit. Kind of rightfully so, too. Mobius is annoying, I agree. It's my least favorite card. Like, kind of a lot. Okay. Thing is, you're not allowed to play in the same location twice. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have been playing this left. Not sure. Maybe not. It's really risky to play 2 cards left here. Alright, they literally never play another card there, is the thing that you have to remember. Why would they ever play more cards here? That'd be crazy. My defense took me a while to play Mobius because I got my Doritos and it went everywhere. Is that you? That's fair. That wasn't meant to be a big slight at you. I just fucking hate the card more than almost anything. Grapple for safety? No, grapple will pull. Oh my god, it's gonna fucking work. Easy game! Grapple would have pulled the Acid Arrow. Because it would have been the next card revealed. Look at your tiny little Ajax. Whoop, whoop. Lazaros! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Yeah, it's a Galactus deck. But the fact that you didn't know is kind of part of the whole plan behind it. With this deck, you do have to do a significant amount of belief. There is an unprecedented amount of belief that you have to be able to play this deck effectively. You have to really, really believe in yourself. Even when things go poorly. Stole. Okay, Galactus down. Ooh. Funky. Okay. A Wickler. Probably just like always works, huh? Grab would have helped if they played one card left. Moved Acid so Hob could go. The Acid so Hob could go. Oh, interesting. It would have lost us that game, though. But I can understand the idea there. I scream! I really wish you had that. Well, they can't stop this, which is nice. Probably win the follow-up. Be close. Yeah, it's not a surprise anymore, unfortunately. Doesn't Hobgoblin get +2 because it's a created card? It's not created. It was in my deck. Bye. You want to know the funny thing, too? Is that even if they have, like, Null. That was crazy. Oh no, the Reality Stone! Wait, no, it's not on their side! When if the Reality Stone had been worth, it would have had been first, it would have worked. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that was almost insanely pog. But the coolest part about this is even if they have Null, we hide, play your giant cards, and we fucking murder it. Don't try and Galactus Binks. Let that be. I'm Galactusing you. What am I talking about? I'm Galactusing you. Oh man, that one's gotta hurt, dude. All right, we're not gonna get a better one than that. Let's be let's be real honest with ourselves. Lazarus, thank you again for the 100 biddies. Thank you so much for your generosity today. Oh man, dude, they were so stoked. They were so stoked that they had a 50 power Null with no priority. And we can play a death to stop Negasonic? Ooh-wee. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Oh, man, dude. That is incredible. That is just... That's just... Oh. It's so good. They had Null. They had Null and Death, chat. They had Null and Death. They got walloped. Oh man. Oh. Dude, that was the best. That was the best game in a real long time. That was the best game in a hot minute.
Okay.
Send your orders an aid, friend of the show. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll be live tomorrow at 1 p.m., which is in 11 hours, lol. I didn't know Zanaid streamed. Destroy guy, my heart goes out to him. It's all fun and games until you get Invisible Woman cannonballed to the throat, dude. It's all fun and games. Go on for the rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
If I can't beat them, then how do I beat them? You know? Like, they have Surfer. How do we beat Surfer, man? Sauron. We have a dinosaur. We have a big card, I guess? Yeah, we want to join them, but we got tired of joining them. It's so boring. It's so boring to join them. What's up, Vinks? Like, I wish I could play Ebony Maw, but I can't play Ebony Maw.